A very good morning to all our viewers. You're watching the morning news on CNN News 18. I am Anjali Pandey here to take you through all the latest news and updates from in and around the world. Our top focus of this hour is on the big statement that has been made by the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who has claimed a potential link between the Indian government and the killing of the Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar in June. Now, he has said that the Canada's security agencies were investigating a link between the Indian government and the killing of the Khalistani separatist. And following Justin Trudeau's statement, the Canadian Foreign Minister Melanie Joly on Monday expelled top Indian diplomat. Now, remember, Hardeep Singh Nijjar was wanted by the Indian government and he was killed in a targeted shooting on June 18th this year. Nijjar was shot dead outside a Gurudwara in Surrey, and this statement by Justin Trudeau comes after his and Prime Minister Narendra Modi's meeting on Khalistani extremism and foreign interference during their meeting on the sidelines of the G20 summit, which took place days ago. And we have some more inputs coming in on this story. And this is a CNN News 18 exclusive news break on this particular story. Now, allegations are baseless and Trudeau failed to take action. So this is the reaction that is coming in from the Indian side. Now, the top government sources have said that Justin Trudeau knows what is happening from Canada and that all top terrorists are sitting there and doing killings in India. From Arsh Dalla to Linda are staying in Canada and doing all type of terror acts in India. And the top government sources have also said that we also reserve the right to response and the right time. It will be given diplomatically and all blames are wrong and baseless. So the Indian side, the top government sources have clearly dismissed all the allegations and claims made by the Canadian side, and they have called the blames wrong and baseless. And they've also said that Canada should respond to our investigations and hand over all perpetrators immediately. And we're also getting this information that the top government sources have also said that the Khalistan movement originated from Canada and is state-sponsored and supported by ISI in Pakistan. So this is the latest development that we are getting on this particular story. I'm being joined by CNN News 18's Abhishek Jha to tell us more about it. Abhishek, over to you.
Of course, see, this news that has come is one of the unprecedented kind, if we could say, in terms of India-Canada bilateral ties or the diplomatic spat that India has seen with other countries in the past. Alleging Indian agencies directly in killing of a Canadian citizen could be a very big thing, and we know that Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau had made that statement not as a passing statement in some press conference. He has made that statement very much while standing in House of Commons. So that is something that is not going to go down well with the Indian government, and we can assume that there will be some very strong reactions also coming from Ministry of External Affairs. We have also seen that a senior Indian diplomat has been expelled by the Canadian authorities, and now we can expect a retaliation of the same stature, at least for now. The overall dynamics of Indian-Canada relationship, or the major steps that India will take to counter Canadian allegations, that may take some time, but immediate expulsion or immediate reaction in nature of an expulsion of a Canadian diplomat is something that normally happens as a standard protocol whenever there is a diplomatic spat between the two sides. Also, what Melania Joly, the Canadian foreign minister, has alleged that she has been in touch with External Affairs Minister Ajay Shankar, and she has conveyed him about the Canadian perspective on the overall issue of just killing. And she has also said that if it is true that the intervention of foreign hands, that would be big thing, because it will clearly mean that sovereignty of Canadian government has been breached. Justin Trudeau has also said that he had raised the issue of intervention of foreign hands in the internal affairs of Canada with Prime Minister Narendra Modi while having a conversation on the sidelines of G20 summit level talks. We could all see the kind of frosty relationship India and Canada has, seen in the last several months in the recent times. But Prime Minister Modi's meeting with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was also not very cordial, and there were reports that Indian side raised the issue very aggressively about the Canadian soil being used as Sikh extremist elements are being sheltered there. Canadian government not taking any action there. But now, rather than acting on those inputs, Canadian government seems to be hell bent upon not realizing the fact that these terrorists who Canadian government is trying to shelter upon will bite them back someday. But for now, we know that it is in a huge scaled up diplomatic scale up. Now another, Indian diplomat has also been expelled. Canadian government has alleged Indian, agencies of having a direct link in killing of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, who was a wanted terrorist from the Indian government. In fact, Justin Trudeau was in 2018 when he was traveling to India for a week almost. He was going to places in India. He had also gone to Amritsar, where he had met the Punjab Chief Minister then, Amrinder Singh, who had also given him a list of people who were wanted, and who had involvement in some criminal activities in India. And Hardeep Singh Nijjar's name was one of them. Apparently, after Justin Trudeau went back to Canada, Nijjar was arrested and he was kept behind the bar for a day at least. But then he was released without any charges, and his cases were being fought by Seek for Justice, another outfit which has been banned by Indian government. So there has been no, denial of the fact that Hardeep Singh Nijjar was a Khalistani terrorist. He was a leader of Khalistan movement, anti-India sentiment he was trying to foment in Canada. But the Canadian government's allegation that Indian agencies have been behind the killing of Nijjar, that has been, baseless. The Indian agencies, Indian government, and the sources have time and again said that there has not been any role of Indian agencies in the killing of Hardeep Singh Nijjar.
All right, Abhishek, please stay with us. We are getting some more inputs on this story.